For an irrevocable trust to provide asset protection, it must be drafted properly. So it's not simply a matter of just adding the word irrevocable to a trust that magically turns it into an asset protection tool. The assets held inside of the irrevocable trust are shielded from the debts of the beneficiaries of the trust if those beneficiaries have a contingent and not a defined interest in the trust. What that means is they cannot scoop the funds out of the trust arbitrarily. If they could, so could their creditors. Their interest in the trust is subject to a future event or at the discretion of the trustee as outlined in the terms of the trust. In addition, the trust will often include a spendthrift provision that keeps judgment creditors from seizing trust assets and prevents beneficiaries from using the trust assets for payments of their personal judgments. Under these conditions, assets would only be made available to creditors if the assets were paid out of the trust to the beneficiaries so that the assets became personal property of the beneficiaries. So when under legal duress, the trustee could simply pay the bills for the beneficiary directly. As long as the assets remain inside of the trust, they're protected, and the trust can keep on providing support for the beneficiaries and keep the trust assets away from creditors.